Okay, so this is the second video for the EOLR series. This video will be covering the 4-0 case. So this is 4 bat on top and 0 bat on bottom. So okay, for this first case, we have one LR edge on the front and one on the back. And here, it's a misoriented centers type thing. So just M prime gets you everything oriented. And then from there, you can just continue normally, setting these two up. So here I do MU to M prime, and there are those. I'm just going to show that exact last case again, except now the permutation of the corners is different. So before these were here, and we were able to solve them directly. Now, once we do the M prime, everything's still oriented, but we have to just put the LR edges on the bottom with M prime U to M, like that, and then we can solve them. So for this second case, we have one of the edges is in the top layer, one of the edges in the bottom layer. This can be, this is in the front, this can be anywhere, and the same thing works for the mirror in the back. It's the same solution. The only thing you have to do is make sure this edge isn't in the back or the front. You have to position it on the left or the right. So I'm just going to do it with the right in this case. So if you just do M prime U to M prime, it's set up into a good arrow, so we have side and bottom, and now they're both on the bottom. This third case is they're both on the top and they're adjacent to each other. So the first case they were opposite, third case they're adjacent. For this one, there's no really good way to set them up into directly into a good arrow. So what we can do is just M prime U to M prime to give us this, I guess, mediocre arrow, and then swap this with this, and now we have that one move arrow, like that. And the fourth and final type of case for the 4-flip, the 4-0, is when the two are already on the bottom. I guess you could just do a pure 4-flip for this and go, but that's a lot of moves. So something more intuitive that you can do is M prime, U prime, M prime, and now this sets up into a different case, a 1-1 case where there's one on top, one on bottom, and then you can put that in the back and go M, U prime, M, and now you have your good arrow. So those last two cases where we had the adjacent and on the bottom for the LR edges, those are pretty bad. But the first two cases I showed where they're opposite each other or one on the top, one on the bottom, those are really nice, and you should always be looking to do those. And specifically the second case where you have one on top, one on bottom, that's going to make up most of the 4-flip cases, the 4-0 cases. So hopefully this video helped, and the next video will be out soon.